왔습니다. 살라마따당 딧 캄퐁나가. 전에 캄퐁나가의 그 가이드분을 소개받아가지고. Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. So you was born in here?
Yes, I was born in here.
Wow.
I grew up in here too, but then
웰룽정 쏨핑.
Ujung Sumping.
웰룽정 쏨핑.
Yeah, means welcome. So
welcome.
Sundanese. It's Sundanese because we are all
Sundanese.
Sundanese people, so
Yeah.
we speak Sundanese, and that is the words of welcome in Sundanese. So we have to do a little exercise, and we have to walk down the stairs like this,
Yeah.
and we have 444 stairs to get to the village.
지금 이런 계단을 444개를 내려가야 된다고 합니다.
It's actually almost 90% of the people already moved outside, and the remaining 10% is now still living in the village.
Oh.
So now we have about 287 people living down there.
야.
It's our village.
야. 영화 속에 있을 것 같은 느낌이다. Like secret village.
Secret village.
Yeah. 야, 너무 신기하다. It's built by Sundanese traditional.
Yes.
Wow.
Sundanese tradition.
Oh.
All of the house is still made of bamboo,
Bamboo.
and then we don't use electricity.
Yeah, no.
So everything is really traditional. We don't use gas, and for cooking we will still use the firewoods,
Yeah.
the fire stove like that.
와, no gas, no electricity.
Yes.
지금 가고 있는 이 캄퐁나가라고 하는 곳이 가스도 없고 전기도 없는 그런 순다족들의 전통을 잘 계승해서 살아가고 있는 곳인데. 오.
The fish. So you see we have a lot of fish ponds like this.
For eat?
For it.
Oh, for
So we
eating,
keep
yeah.
everything- So yeah, because we use everything that's around us, especially from the nature, just like
Yeah.
this one. We have this place actually. This is the place for our people to process the.
야.
I think in Korea you have this kind of things.
Yeah.
Because I've seen.
Oh, you seen. Yeah.
And like when they made something like
하지만 여기는 나무로 해가지고 이렇게 또 만들어 놨습니다.
they use like toilet like this
Yeah.
for doing the dishes, doing the laundry, taking shower is in this place like that. Like it's already closed. So it's closed like that. But for the open space,
Is water clean?
this one is actually from the river. So our village is located and it's like surrounded by the water.
Yeah.
It's actually still good, but you cannot drink it directly even if you want to.
Yeah.
For the drinking
need to
water,
purify.
yes, you
Yeah.
have to purify. But
It's for cooking.
yes, the firewoods.
Yeah, firewood.
Because again, as I said before, we don't have any gas and we don't have any electricity, so just like this. Actually,
Wow.
our houses are facing each other and the bricks are to each other too. So the neighbor can just sit in front of the house and we can chat.
Yeah.
And this is the palm fiber. This is the palm fiber.
For loop.
Yes, for the roof.
이 지붕에 있는 그거라고 합니다. 이게. 근데 이게 그 건축적으로도 뭐 산소나 이런 것들이 다 통하게 해줘가지고 아주 좋은 재료라고 하네요.
So as you can see, it's all the same.
Wow.
Here and everywhere. The houses are all facing each other and the bricks are each other too. Look at this way. If you want to take a
오,
picture.
너무 멋있다. 여기 이렇게 돼 있으니까. It's like a ventilation.
Yes, for ventilation.
요거는 환기를 위해서 이렇게 단층인데 위에는 환기 때문에 저렇게 또 창을 내놨다고 하시네요. How many houses in here?
We have 111 buildings exactly now. So we have 3 buildings like for the people. So we have 1 mosque for praying, and then we have 1 meeting halls, and then we have 1 storage like a barn.
Yeah.
So we have 1 barn. It's for everyone like that.
Is they are built together?
Yeah.
Every
We build
house.
together.
어.
So in this village, when you want to build 1 house, it only requires about 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
Yes, only 2 weeks maximum. 2 weeks.
와, 이거 하는데 2주밖에 안 걸린다는데?
We can go inside of the house first
오케이.
before we going around.
살라마 소레. 와, 이거 진짜 다 이거 대나무구나.
And this is the kitchen and it works because it's already on fire.
와우.
Aduh, udah motor.
이렇게 실제로 하는구나.
It is made of bamboo.
뱀부.
Yeah, so we call it palupu.
발루프.
And you can actually open it up like this. So when you have the leftover on your plate, you can just throw it down and the chicken will eat them. Yeah, we don't have any chimney, so here you can see it's all black.
야, 오.
No, she said it's dirty.
Dirty? I know.
It's like houses. We will only light up the
와,
one this way.
이런 게 있네. 이곳이 세상에 알려진 지 이제 한 20몇 년, 한 30년쯤 됐습니다. 그러니까 수백 년 동안 이 계곡에서 안 나오시고 그냥 전기 없이 가스 없이 그냥 본인들 전통적인 그런 문화나 삶의 방식을 계승하면서 계속 살아오셨던 거고 여전히 그렇게 살고 계시고, 그러니까 이런 저수지 같은 거를 이렇게 이쪽에도 만들고 아니면 저 앞에다도 만들어 놓고 이거를 뭐 농업용수나 생활용수로 사용한다고 해요. 여기 보이는 게 이제 화장실, 샤워실이고, 그러니까 아까 들어가서 보셨겠지만 집 안에 있는 화장실이 없어요. 그래서 다 이렇게 이 외부에 있는 화장실을 사용해야 되는 그런 마을입니다.
You know this plant? When you put it on your skin, or maybe if you have like dark clothes, you can just sit like this. And it will
오, it's like henna.
yeah, you know, maybe tattoo.
Yeah.
It's like a tattoo. Sasag.
사산?
Sasag.
사삭?
Yeah, we call it sasag wall.
아, 사삭.
Sasag is like
is
this
wall.
kind of pattern. The pattern is we call it sasag.
야, 요게 이제
And it-
전통말로 사삭.
It can be vertical, it can be horizontal. You can see on the door.
우와. It's a new one in traditional one.
Not like that. Actually, these two doors for two different houses. This one is for the kitchen. So for
Kitchen.
the kitchen, we will have this plate.
Ventilation.
Yes, for
Ah,
ventilation.
okay.
You got it right.
아, 야, 똑똑하다. 여기가 부엌이어서 환기를 위해서 이런 식으로 결을 만들어서 벽이랑 문을 만들었다고 해요. 공기가 통해야 되니까. 근데 여기는 이제 또 방이거든요. 그래서 또 요렇게 한 거죠. 바람 안 통하게 좀 따뜻하게 잘 수 있게. 지금 이 앞에 있는 이게 모스크라고 합니다. 여기도 다 이슬람 교도분들이어가지고 이런 기도시설이 필요한데, 딴 데는 진짜 우리가 흔히들 많이 본 모스크잖아요. 원형 돔이 있는. 근데 여기는 이 순다족들의 전통의 건축 방식을 이용해서 이렇게 기도실을 만들었다는 거죠.
This one we call it kokol.
꺼꺼,
Yeah, kokol. This is the drum, or we call it baduk.
바둑.
So this one is for communication, you know.
Yeah.
Because we don't have any electricity, and we want to inform people that it's time to pray. We will hit the drum.
야,
But it's broken.
야, it's a tear.
Yeah, it's tearing apart.
It is made by leather. From
yes,
any-
it's
from animal?
skin.
Skin?
From skin, like, you know, this tools. But I think it will be. Yeah, you have to enter the form.
Okay.
Yes. This meeting hall, we have some musical instruments, these traditional ones. So on the wall, that one hanging on the wall, we call it terbang.
드라방.
It's like a drum. But we will do it like this.
아, 벽에 걸려 있는 것들이 좀 있는데 전통 드럼 같은 거라고 하네요. But why you guys don't pay admission fee or?
Our leaders say that because our leaders say it's not a tourism place. It's a cultural heritage place.
Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah.
everyone who coming here are all from study.
Walaupun pisahnya
Terima
sing danten
kasih,
amal kesayan.
She say nuhun. Nuhun is thank you in Sundanese.
아, thank you. 노훈.
I didn't see the kids, even though they already have the phones, they will play like that.
아, like that.
Yeah, you have to play in tree.
여기 전통 방식으로 노는 게 있는데 진짜 저러고 노네. 가끔 어떤 데 가면은 이제 관광객 왔다고 해가지고 막 보여주기 식으로 할 때가 있는데 저 친구들은 실제로 저러고 있어요. How do you think about this village? Sustainable? Is it forever or?
I hope so. I hope so. To keep it this way, because when we go outside, it's really different. I've been living in Bandung for about 5 years before.
Yeah.
Wildlife and like everything that I need is already been here. I have the water, I have the fresh air, and the food is already around me. But for the sustainability, that's one thing that we have to keep working on. We never have flood, we never have the landslide. It's all of the same.
The forest protect you guys.
Yes. And the forest give us the food.
Yeah.
The forest give us the water.
Fresh air.
Yes, that's the thing.
떠날 때 비가 와서 그런지 뭔가 조금 더 정겨운 시골 마을을 느끼는 그런 기분인데요 지금. 살라마 잘란?
Yes, it means goodbye.
굿바이.
Yes.
오늘 도와준 친구 덕분에 이 캄퐁나가라고 하는 곳을 아주 세세히 친절하게 또 잘 구경을 한 것 같습니다. 땡큐. 감동이다 감동이야. 버스 타는 것까지 기다려주고